Yo guys, welcome back to another video. I am bringing you this video quite quickly here because I just want to show you guys everything in the new update for the aquarium customization changes in Fish. And I am actually recording this video a few minutes after the update came out, and I'm going to be showing you guys everything that changed so that you guys know exactly what has happened if you weren't here for the update yourself. So let's get into it. So, of course, this is the aquarium customization update, so everything that has changed is basically to do with the aquarium and some of the bug fixes on the side. So let's cover everything. So, first of all, we've got, of course, the aquarium customization. So you can now customize your aquarium, you can now go into edit mode in your aquarium, you can change the layout of your aquarium. There is now a furniture shop to add furniture to your aquarium. There's been personal aquarium improvements like UI and stuff, and that is this up here. So you've got your fish food like normal, and that's all normal. So this actually loops around twice, I'm not sure why, but it does. Everything in here is the same as it was before, all of this up here. But now you can look at your items, then you can go to your money, and then you can go to your XP. And this is changing your loadout, so I'm going to be changing back to money shortly. So, as you guys can see here, some things don't make much money, like a infernal fragment. Some of these are quite valuable, but I don't make much here. I made 115,000. To change back to money though, and now I'm back up to 1.29 million. That's really good. That's 62 items an hour. That's brilliant. And then offline is that. So they've made a lot of changes visually to this to make it easier to navigate and stuff. But yeah, basically items, money, and XP, changing your loadout based on whether you want the most XP or the most money. Now, I personally want the most money, so I'm going to leave it like this. And that's going, if you click on these, they will equip the best loadout for that. So, then of course we've got the playlist here, everyone and friends across all. Friends is just all of your friends that actually have played the game, or then it's just your friends in general, and then everyone in the server. So now if you go to your aquarium, you will now see more changes in here. So first of all, if you come straight in, you will immediately see we have this here. Now, currently I am on the different layout. So if we change back to here, we can clear the furniture. So this is what you'll normally see. If you go to the right, you've got the storage. If you go to the left, you've got your edit layout bench. And in the middle, you have your big fish tank with all the fish tanks around the edge. But if you come to edit layout, you can actually pay 50,000 credits to get the wide one. And basically, it makes this much wider, and otherwise it's the same, except now you can go behind this, and you've got everything, these two both together. And this is actually not even that bad. I don't mind this change, but then of course it is just visual. So we've got storage here. We can come in here, you can change all your storage, you can go in and out. I leave stuff in there based on whether they're being used in my aquarium and stuff. And then edit layout, that's what it is. So if we come back round to the front, you can go up to customize, and then you have furniture. This is the basic furniture stuff though. So if I get my bench, now this is like Roblox Studio sort of movement tools. You just drag them and then put them in the spot that you want. So I'm gonna place that. Then I want to get a plant. Then I can put it over on the edge, maybe slightly there, and then you can make all of the adjustments that you guys want. And then, like that, I can place and done. So, that is aquarium customization. There is a furniture shop that you can actually go to, and it's at Sunstone Island, so let's head over there right now. And guys, here we are, just outside of Merlin's hut right here. You can see Merlin up here, we are by the totem carver, and we have the furniture right here. And it says, hello friend, I've got some nice old furniture for you. So let me see. And we've got a bunch of stuff here. So we've got a cloud neon sign. We can get gaming setup, I'm actually going to get that. Then we've got a digital clock, that's fine. We can get a terrarium, stereo speaker system, a record player. You can get a bunch of stuff here. There's a mini fridge, you can get that. We're going to get the stereo speaker system as well. Right, if I refresh, we can actually get a gumball machine. You can get a mini fridge there, but I'm not going to get that. we can get a pool table, and I'm going to leave it like that. So now if we go back into aquarium and my aquarium, we can now place down the items we just bought. So we have the pool table. I am going to place the pool table at the back. So if we place it here, which I actually can't see it right now, it might be bugged, but that's fine. We can rotate just like that. Like, guys, I know I can't see it, but it's slightly bugged. So if I place it down, place pool table, but I can't actually see it, so some of the stuff might be bugged. So yeah, basically, some of the stuff is bugged, but some of the stuff isn't. So that is everything to do with the aquarium customization. But then of course we do have more changes alongside this, like a massive overhaul for the lot, for natural lot, as they are trying to avoid as much of the reliance on natural weather events like auroras as they can, and now the auroras and special weathers will only provide a benefit and they won't be a requirement. They've also made a bunch of changes to baits and general adjustments. So like a bunch of baits like golden shrimp bait, barnacle cluster, shady lava, and kraken tentacle and golden tentacle have all been changed to be balanced a bit, as some of them have been buffed, some of them have been balanced. And then of course Brainstorm tokens have gone from 50 scripts to 750 scripts, as they were far too cheap for how insanely overpowered they were. But then of course I just bought 2 of them before the update, so I actually got them perfect timing. The Everton Forest, there is a new exotic in the bestiary, so if we come into the bestiary and go to Everton Forest, like right here, and I actually have completed the bestiary for Enchanted Crevice, I didn't even know. So down here in Everton Forest, we do now have a new exotic down here, and you guys can now go ahead and get this for yourself. And I actually not going to go for this, as this is just a short full guide video to this. And then of course, last but not least, the new code Aquarium Customization. You can use that to get some items, and that's like totem and a skin for the Dave Rod. So other than that, there's not really much else to go over, as that is everything in this update. If you guys enjoyed this video, then leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.